Odd Conduit Media.
What's it gonna be?
You are now listening to the
Hyrule Podcasters! Rumble, rumble. Hey, all you ghost hunters! Welcome to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters!
The podcast of the Windfish.
I'm your co-host, Pat.
And I'm your co-host, Ben.
On this audio-only Let's Play, we venture through each game in Nintendo's Zelda franchise.
You got that right. We're pretty practiced gamers, but we're not experts or purists. We're just experiencing each game start to finish.
And this season, we're playing Link's Awakening DX.
DDX. DDDDX. Pew, 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 pew.
So we're like, what, halfway done with the game, I think?
Halfway done with the game.
And we have switched everything entirely.
Everything.
Ben got a capture card. We were recording the show on his PC using an emulator. So
Legal disclaimer, we own versions of the game, and we strip those to use
can we
that on
talk
our
about
PC.
how many versions of this game I own?
We can, yeah.
Because I have the original,
Right.
and I also have the Game Boy Color version.
Right.
I have multiple Game Boys and Game Boy Colors and Game Boy Advances that I could play this on.
Yes.
And then I own it on my 3DS.
3DS.
And now, huge news.
Huge news.
Huge news. So if you have been playing along with us, this news might not be as huge for you, but anybody who feels like popping in and playing this with us who has a Switch and an online account can now play it on the Game Boy on the Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah, it just, they did a Nintendo Direct. They dropped all this cool stuff, and then, bam, right in your face, they let you know, hey, this is available later today.
Later today, and that was later a couple weeks ago at this point. So we're just going for it. And we decided, like, now that DX is on there, which we're playing right now, and I mean, we can run through the first half of the game pretty quickly on our end if we're not talking about nonsense the whole time.
Right.
And they got a couple other Zelda things on there. I mean, we know that there's Majora's Mask, which we're going to play really soon.
So Majora's Mask is next. That's on it. Patrick and I both have Oracle Seasons and Oracle of Ages on our 3DSs.
Right.
Minish Cap is on there now.
Right.
And so we just kind of got to the point where we're like, well, the next 2 years of video games we're going to play, we already own on consoles. And it is just so much easier. I bought a capture card.
Yep.
And it was just so easy. Oh my God. It's an Elgato HD 60X. And it works it's so easy.
Yeah, and so our idea now is that we're both going to play the games the whole time.
Right.
And,
separately.
And just kind of keep even. So there's going to be some discrepancies in like the money and some of the side quest stuff going forward. Did you name us Goopy?
We're named Goopy. Oh yeah, so what I did...
So we have slightly alternate timelines going on at once then?
Yeah. So parallel universe Goopy is going on. So you can think of this as like Earth 2 and the other one is Earth 1. So Earth 2 Goopy is at the exact same spot. We are outside of the ghost house, which is where we left off about 4 weeks ago when we took our break. We have all of the same main items, including in the trading game. We have the fish hook, but we have about 300 less rupees.
Which is so annoying because I don't want to steal the bow and arrow.
We have 4 fewer or 5 fewer seashells. And we have slightly different pictures taken. So I remembered to take the picture when you have Marin and you jump down the hole and Marin lands on you. But I forgot to take the picture with Little Richard in front of the gate to Koholint Castle.
So it's official. We're not 100%ing this game on Ben's Switch, but I still have the opportunity to 100% it once I start my campaign on my Switch so that once I go, oh yeah, I'm in Virginia right now. We're together.
Oh yeah, like I'm touching his shoulder.
I'm
He's
touching
my
his knee.
Yes.
Shoulder-knee conversations. So... it's been a fun week. I've been sick the whole time.
So Patrick leaves tomorrow, and we've been with each other for like 10 days now, including Ohio as well. Just about.
Yep.
And
minus the weekend.
Yeah, we missed the weekend. But besides that, we've been together and we've played 0 video games together. We've watched one whole movie, which is impressive.
We didn't just watch one whole movie. We watched Kill Bill, the whole bloody affair,
which is 1 and 2 put together with a few scenes dropped out because you don't need them. And we watched the in-color version of the Crazy 88s fight.
Woo!
And I think we wouldn't recommend it unless you're ready to be grossed out. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. So the Crazy 88 scene's huge action scene where Uma Thurman's character just slaughters a bunch of ninjas. And it cuts to black and white in the American release because they would have had to bump the rating up to NC-17. So the legend goes. I mean, after watching the color version, which I've been searching for a very long time, I'm like, maybe they just did that because it's nauseatingly violent.
This was like your Grail quest. Not a holy Grail quest, but like a Grail quest.
Certainly.
Yeah, like
I've
achievable, but very difficult.
And I've been looking online for versions of this, and I think somebody put this one together.
Got it.
I don't think that was an actual release.
Got it. Well, I found it for him, and we watched it.
And we watched it,
It was
and it was
glorious.
great.
Yeah, it was
It
great.
was glorious. And now here we are. The sun's shining. I'm not sick anymore. I just got done playing a bunch of crazy shows. Played the Cleveland Museum of Art to over 3,000 people
That's a lot of people.
with Basil and the Supernaturals.
Did you think about crowd surfing?
Oh, yeah. I got to be tame, though, when I'm playing with Basil. I'm not
Obviously.
allowed to be a maniac.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then I played in a funeral home the next weekend, and I was allowed to be a maniac. But there were only 12 people there.
You were a bit more subdued. The Zephyr, you were pretty maniac.
Yeah, the Zephyr was
pretty
wild.
maniac. That was great to see you there.
It's good. The Zephyr's a pub in our hometown. It's a college town. That is the weirdo bar, the alternate bar. It's called the gay bar, but it's not like
Is it really?
necessarily a gay bar.
Oh, interesting.
This is the gayest bar in town.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
drag shows and stuff there, but it's
Interesting.
I love it. And whenever I'm there, people are just ready for anything.
Yes.
There could be, rap followed by a, I don't know, mathy hardcore band that doesn't have a drummer, right? That's who played right before me from Atlanta. And people are just there for all of it.
Yeah, it's for the vibe.
Yeah. And then, of course, after I did my run of shows, I got hit with a flu or something and have just been in the basement watching movies and Star Trek and sleeping.
I mean, there are worse ways to recover after.
There are worse ways to
tour.
recover after a tour. I could have just been a ghost following Ben around going, please, take me home. Oh. Speaking of which,
You jumping in?
yeah, let's just play the game.
So, as I mentioned before, I think it's been 4 weeks since we managed to play. We told you we were going to be on a bit of a break. So we normally don't do a catch up, but I'm just going to catch up here real quick if you're jumping in. So we're Goopy.
Goopy.
And we have 4 of the instruments. The other thing that we did, which is different for the DX game, if those of you were like myself and you had only ever played the original version of this, is there is a color dungeon where if you beat it, you get to either pick a red tunic, which gives you more offense, or a blue tunic, which gives you more defense. We went with the red tunic. So if you're a Patreon subscriber and you're watching this, you can see that we are red.
You can also see that Ben's a lot taller than I am. It's really funny. We couldn't figure out how to position ourselves. I could wear like stilettos over here, and then maybe I should just sit up straight.
And I could like slouch a little bit.
I should adjust my mic and just sit up straight.
I don't think I can slouch for that long. Pat decided to bring that up. I don't know why. He just really felt like he had to. So anyway, just to catch you up. So we have 4 of the instruments. We've entered the color dungeon. And we have the fish hook right now as well. And so that is where we are in regards to the mainline game. And so what we know is that there are 8 total instruments. And we have to get 4 more. And so what we're going to do is we are making
Going
our
to
way...
go to Secret Seashell Mansion, unfortunately. That's what I have to do right now.
Pat's making his way north.
Have you been to the mansion once?
I went when I got 5.
Okay, cool.
And
So you're not in trouble.
right. And so, in case you're just watching this online and you missed the intro, this is Goopy on Earth 2. So
Right.
we decided to, when Nintendo released Link's DX on the Nintendo Switch, we decided to switch over to actually playing on the Switch using a capture card, and we've only been doing it for 5 minutes. Well, I did a whole bunch of testing, of course. Life was so much easier. Like it was just so much better. And we're now doing that. And so what Patrick and I will be doing, when Patrick's back in Oregon, right now he's sitting right next to me, is we'll both have capture cards and we'll both be playing concurrently on our Switches, kind of separately from each other. But we will always be at the exact same place when we record. So there may be some slight variations in like rupees collected, but that's it. That's the only thing that'll be different. Is just a few rupees here and there. So the only other thing is right now Goopy on Earth 2. He's short about 300 rupes. So we do need some rupes to catch up, and we're down about 4 secret seashells. And so Goopy 2.0 is going to be doing some of those collecting, but we're going to be getting back into the meat and potatoes of the game. So Patrick left the ghost house. He went up to the secret seashell house. He turned in 10 seashells, and now he is back south of the secret seashell. He is in the big lagoon. Zoros are just popping up all over the place, shooting him. They have these annoying mushroom bomb dropping things, which might be the worst thing in the game. And now he is down by the bridge. It looks like he was going to go under the bridge. He's decided not to go under the bridge.
I want to go talk to the mermaid first.
Okay.
I saw her floating around.
There she is. When I was swimming in the bay,
All right.
the waves took a very important necklace from around my neck. If you find it, I will let you take a scale from my tail. Sorry, that was a little awkward because Patrick was trying to hand me the controller and adjust his microphone, but forgot that since he hasn't played all season, that he actually had to press the A button to move things forward.
I played this game a lot, but, I am just getting back into it.
So now he's going to go underneath the bridge where there's a spot here, and there is a fisherman.
Oh, what is it that you have in your hand? It's not a fishing hook, is it? You'd better let me have it. I'll give you my next catch if you let me have it.
So we're going to let him have it.
Keep your eyes open and watch a pro at work.
Now we see him bobbing the fishing rod up and down. He's pulling. He's struggling.
My, that's a big one. Ooh, ah. The fish hook became a necklace. La 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 lucky. Nice.
All right.
I can't wait to see what I'll catch next.
So Patrick's jumping in and out of the boat, talking to him.
I thought there was like a photo opportunity here.
Ah.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Talk to him again.
Okay, I'll talk to this guy one more time. Can't wait to see what I've got up next. Yeah, he's just maniac old man.
All right, so
Well, I found her.
you found a necklace.
I found a necklace. Right.
Right. And
Didn't find her scale, which I was hoping to find.
Well, no. You get a scale from her when you return to her the precious thing that she lost,
Oh, which was the necklace?
which was the
Probably.
necklace. So you're gonna go
We
return
don't,
the
we
necklace.
don't. We don't know that yet. Yeah, I don't know where she is.
You want to go
north,
up one screen and then to the
And then
right
to
one
the
screen.
right.
There you
There
go.
she is.
All right. So Patrick's making his way back to the mermaid.
What's up, mermaid?
Ah, that's it. That's my necklace. Give it back. I will give you a scale as I said.
All right, now we go underwater
Promise you'll only take one.
and remove a scale from the mermaid. Risque, I have to say. That's a very risque
You returned
part.
the necklace and took a scale
All right, that's a pretty. And got a
of the
scale
mermaid's tail. How will you use this? Oh, and she now is jumping all around. Up
She's
and down.
very happy that
She's
she
very
got her
happy.
necklace back. That's a very risque moment, I think. No?
All right, so now Patrick is headed south. Oh, he's headed back north. He's back on land.
Ugh, I don't
Walk
wanna be
right
on
into a dead
land.
end.
Wow, she's popping up. Now
Yeah.
she's sitting on a rock. Like
All right,
a
so there's a
mermaid.
giant catfish-looking mouth sticking out, like entrance sticking out of the water
Mhm.
that Patrick is avoiding for right now.
Yeah, I'm just kind of getting. How do I get over there? Maybe I'll just go into the.
You gotta
To the
take like
dungeon.
the secret path from down there,
Right.
like over.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see what's popping off over here in this gigantic fish sculpture head. So I dive under the water, and here I am, traveling like a swim boy. Link can hold his breath for a really long time in this game.
Almost an infinite amount of time.
And I have entered Catfish's Maw.
You're in the maw.
I'm in the maw. That's pretty great. I like the word maw. So this dungeon, it appears to have sand for the ground, cool like green tiles. The walls are this brown color. And we immediately run into these, they look like Goombas from Mario, but with a shield face, and I think they're called like shield head or something, helmet head or something like that.
Something like that.
And we got some bats, we got some keys in this room, some stone pillars. Not a crazy looking dungeon, but it does look a little different than the last ones. And immediately I am faced with a pit that I cannot jump across.
It's a huge
to
pit.
get to a treasure chest that I cannot get. And so who knows? Maybe we'll get a feather that lets us jump further. We got a compass. Maybe we'll get a teleportation device. Maybe we'll get yelled at and sent out in the hall. How did you have to go into the hall very often in high school?
No.
What about middle school?
No. So those are called iron masks.
Iron masks.
Because they have an iron mask.
And they're all played by Leonardo DiCaprio. This game was very expensive just because they hired Leo to play each of those enemies.
So Pat went through one of the 2D sections, one of the neat little things this game has, and popped out, and there we got the noise for a key. And so there were 4 Stalfoses, and there's a whole bunch of crystals in here that Pat is chopping away. That didn't do anything. So now he's gonna push the blocks and make a complete square. And when he does that, a key drops. So he's gonna go grab that.
Wow.
So he exits to the left, and there's a skull pattern on the ground with 4 blocks, 1 in each corner. And when we went into that room, nothing happened. So he's back now in the 2D section. And what's really neat here is
2D fruity, if you know what I'm saying.
I guess side-scrolling is a better way to put it. This whole game is 2D. So he's back in the room with the 2 iron masks, and there's a bubble in here. Pat got hit for some reason. He's like, I'm just going to walk into this guy.
I don't care. I got mad hearts.
That's true.
I just take the damage. Keep it moving.
So Pat's trying to get through this door. He's trying to go up and get through a door. He's also collecting all the roops, because remember, we're 300 roops horror.
Shy of
Yeah.
our Earth 1 goopy.
So
I like this Earth 1, Earth 2 thing. Yeah, I'm a very like perfectionisty, neurotic kind of person, and so like the idea of having 2 of the same game go at the same time is kind of frustrating to my brain, but I can deal with it knowing that there's Earth 1, Earth 2, and we're gonna have me on Earth 3. So I think there's a mini boss.
It's a mini boss. So Pat walks into this room. It was like the other room that we just saw that had a green skull pattern on the ground. But there's only 1 block in the left-hand corner, and a giant Stalfos with a shield and a sword comes down, swipes at Patrick, hits him, makes good contact. Pat hit him, and the guy crumbled into bones. And then Pat dropped a bomb, and that seemed to do anything. Pat is getting absolutely bodied by this giant Stalfos.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
He messed
bomb
me up.
number 2.
He clearly needs a talking to.
All right, so Pat's hit him 3 times, dropped 3 bombs on him. That seems to do something. Arr, I can't beat you. I'm out of here. And he just left. So
Coward.
that happens.
Yeah, it's kind of like out of nowhere.
So 3 slimes or Zols pop up in this room with a treasure chest in it. And Patrick drops a bomb next to the treasure chest. That was an interesting way to try to open it. Didn't really work out too well. So the next thing he's going to do is he's going to open up.
Oh.
I've got what was inside this treasure chest. Come and get it if you can. Master Stalfos. All right, so there was something in there that we obviously want, but Master Stalfos, who is the guy that we just fought, if you notice the amazing voice work, that was obviously the exact same thing.
Definitely the same thing. You actually did a really good job that
Nice.
time.
So Patrick's going to head up and then to the right, and we have a room with some sling blades in it. If you didn't laugh at that, I would never say it, but you laugh every time. So
It's so funny.
all right, in this next room, we get some what I can only describe as water spiders.
Yeah, they're water tektites, I think.
Water tektites. We saw them in the last one. And Patrick's swimming around, and there was a pool of water in the middle of the
It
floor.
looked a little deeper, so I was like, maybe I'd go in here and dive. Lo and behold, I can.
So we're in a side-scrolling underwater adventure area that has Goombas, and it has, I think those are called bloopers? Bloppers?
Bloppers, bloopers, the squids from Mario.
Yeah, blooper. B-L-O-O-P-E-R. Blooper reel!
Blooper reel!
All right, so Patrick
Oh.
went through this and came up, and there's a giant pit that, once again, he can't get over, but there is like a hook on the other side attached to something, and we're not really sure what that's for yet.
Oh, no.
So Patrick just wasted all of our time.
No, I got more hearts from the
Oh, Patrick was trying to
Goomba.
get hearts. He was like, this is the best way to get hearts.
So I was like, is Goomba a derogatory term? And, you know,
Goombas?
you know, because it means Italian-American friend. But I've been listening to the Talking Sopranos podcast with Michael Imperioli and Steve Sciarippa, and they refer to their friends, like their group of friends, as Goombas.
Got it. So this next room Patrick walks into, there are a set of diagonal blocks across the floor. There's a bubble. There are some slimes that pop up.
And there's nothing else for me in there.
Yeah.
I can't get to the other side.
He can. He's really
The
sad
set
about
of diagonal blocks has kept me from going to the other side. The main thing in the room I just went through is to avoid those crystals you have to dash through, because they'll just like
They'll stop
tell
every time.
you that you have to dash through them every time. Obnoxious.
All right, so Patrick's going to
Should I get the
definitely
Guardian
avoid
Acorn?
the Guardian Acorn. Well, you have to edit this podcast, not me.
I'm
so.
moving north, and so now I'm on the other side of that room that I couldn't get on the other side of the blocks. And this isn't apparent because I know what I'm doing here, but if I hadn't have killed that slime,
on the left side of the block.
then when I came in here, I wouldn't be able to defeat all the enemies, and I wouldn't be able to proceed north. So we have another one of these rooms with a skeleton tile on the ground, and this has 3 blocks in it. I'm assuming that this means that's my third time I gotta go in there. But now I'm in a room with some Stalfos and a treasure chest. And what do you think's gonna be in here? We got a map!
Shout out to Simon, who posted recently about finding a map out in the world.
Yeah, sorry, I know we tell you to come talk to us on Discord, and I hadn't been on it for a little bit. I apologize. I'll check my Discord today. You know, sometimes life throws bananas at you, and you make banana bread because you don't eat the bananas in time. So,
All right, so Pat went into a room that was a dead end, but if he goes back one screen, can you make that jump if you dash? Oh, not that jump. Like, I think that's 3, so you should be able, I mean, you've made 3 before. So
Yeah.
Pat's going to try and dash jump over this little pit.
and all right, you have to tell the people what's happening.
He's shuffling his little feet, but it looks like he can't shuffle and then jump, which is either a thumb dexterity issue of Patrick's or a core mechanical failure of Link's. I'm going to go with dexterity on Patrick as I've watched Link fall into the pit at least 5 times. There you go.
All right.
Pat got
did it.
50 roops.
All right, Ben bullied me into jumping over the pit, even though I wasn't ready.
All right, that is a 4 square
And
pit.
now I face a pit that I can't clear, and I face another pit that I can't clear. But I'm gonna get the heart because it'll fill me back up a little bit.
There you go. All right, so now he's going to go back over this pit. Oh,
Or am I? And now I have to make it back over the pit. All this for 50 rupees early.
All right.
Okay.
So we're
Back
back
to it.
in the 4-way room, and it had a block system in the middle that only lets you go so many places. Aha! We now see the Master Stalfos room, and it has 2 blocks, which means this is the second time we have to fight him. So there's number 1. There's
And
hit number
the
2.
idea is to just get under him with your blade charged, and when he kind of jumps on you, you swing, and then you lay a bomb. And he says that he can't deal because I'm a master of the sword. And now I'll
too
go
good. You're too
up
good.
back to that place where it's the third place that I meet him, I assume, and I'll see if he's too much of a coward to let me kill him again because he's a skeleton. Should I assume that he's dead/undead because he's a skeleton?
Oh, that's a good thought.
Or should I? Oh, dang. Okay.
You might be able to hit him from the corner.
So I'm back in that room where you got to get the guy from the other side. Oh, I can push and block coming from the other way.
That would have been
Get
pretty
that.
annoying if you couldn't do that.
And now I'm in the third place where I meet my skeleton friend.
So Pat charged up his sword.
Oh,
He got blocked. Gulp! You found me! You're a real pesky kid, you know that?
I wonder if he would have said that last time if I would have given him a moment.
Oh, Pat got bodied.
God, every time I get hit at all, I get bodied, according to Benjamin.
Benjamin.
So I get him once, I get him twice. The first time it took me 3, but the second time it only took me 2. Okay, this
Arr, I
time he
can't
gives
beat
up
you.
after
I'm
2
outta here.
again. And of course I waste a bomb.
And you already know where the fourth one is. So Pat's going to make his way back to the fourth one. And Pat tasked me with coming up with some facts about this game. So let's do some facts.
All right, what you got?
So fact number 1. Did you know that they thought about calling Link Lonk in this game?
Stop. That's not a real fact.
Did you know that Marin actually has black hair?
Okay, hold on.
Did you know
Hold on. Is the Lonk thing real?
Did you know that you cannot get out of a dungeon without getting the heart container?
Okay, that sounds
Did you
real.
know that the inclusion of Mario characters in this game is generally considered to be an atrocious affront to all Mario players?
What?
Did you know?
Hold on. Slow it down. Was he really gonna be Lonk? Did you just make that up?
Did you know
Ben?
that only one of the facts I have said so far is true?
Okay, so the fact about leaving the dungeon with the heart container is a true one.
There you go.
I almost called him Long.
All right, so Patrick's been making some progress, but I don't really know for what purpose. He's kind of going in some weird directions
I did
right
the
now.
thing where I just start going, and I have no direction.
Gotcha. So we talked about, I said, quote, you know where you're going, to which you replied, yes. And I said, okay, I'm going to make up some facts.
No, also, you weren't supposed to just make up facts. You were supposed to look up facts. And then tell people things that are true.
All right, so this game is obviously teasing us at this point, telling us that we failed because we're actually getting arrows in this game, but we still don't have the bow because it costs 980 rupees. But fortunately, Patrick is back where he needs to be.
Classist.
He is close to... There you go. You let me know if you need direction or not.
I think it goes without saying that I have no idea where I'm going.
Even though this is your favorite game and you said, quote, I know where I'm going.
Wait, I know,
Go
like,
south.
I know, like,
Go south.
metaphysically where I'm going. What? I know spiritually where I'm headed, but on a moment-to-moment basis, I really just don't know where I am.
Got it. All right, so Pat's back near the very beginning, and he is in the room he needs to be in. He's going to hit the Iron Mask out of the way so he can go down the stairs.
Yeah, and now I'll come to, and I'll go to that room where I fight the skeleton for, I think, the last time.
Oh, nice. Big jump.
Big jump. There's some cool platforming in that
Pat's
one.
a big jump boy, so
I'm a big
he's
jump
really
boy.
Excited about that. So as Patrick goes to room 4 of Master Stalfos, and let's see if Patrick can get him.
Should I get the
No.
Should I
It's
get the
worst notes.
heart, the triangle of power?
And here we go. Number 4.
I paused the game. All right, here we go.
Patrick primes himself, and he lets it rip with a spin attack.
He doesn't even get to complain about me showing up to fight.
Here comes the swipe. Pat gets bodied.
I get
Pat gets bodied again.
I'm waiting for him to jump.
Patrick's a little scared. There we go.
I'm just patient. I'm not scared.
All right, you hit him twice. Is that enough?
Never.
Not enough.
Okay, is this
third
it?
hit,
Is this
maybe?
gonna get him? I kind of feel bad taking him out because he's,
There we go.
you know, he's so special. He's a special boy.
And there we go. You got
Gives you the goose pimples.
the hook shot. Its chain stretches long when you use it.
Gives you the goose pimples.
And so now we'll never unequip the hook shot, right? Isn't that
Do you
the
call
rule?
it? Yeah, I mean,
Oh wait, go. There was something else in that room. Go back real quick.
see what it was.
Oh, it's Beetle.
Oh, what up, Beetle? I knew there was something I missed in here.
Amazing. All right, let's see what he has for us. We'll be right back. Backs.
Here we go.
All right, so we are picking it back up. Beetle had nothing for us because this is a dream. I mean, is this a dream?
Is
I'm not
this
really
a dream?
sure.
I don't
Is
know.
it?
Am I
Is it?
dreaming? Whose dream is it? Is it my dream? Is it your dream?
Is it the windfish's dream?
Is it the dream of the windfish?
All right, so now that we have the hook shot, Patrick, I think there are 4 locations in this dungeon where you can use the hook shot
Well,
to acquire.
here's
a few
where I'm going to
items.
use the hook shot first.
So the first thing you can do is you can just. They look so funny.
Take the mask off of the iron mask.
Yeah, and they look really silly when you do that.
And they look exactly like Leonardo DiCaprio. You ever watch that one?
Yeah, for sure.
You like it?
All right, so Pat's gonna go right because at the very beginning of the stage, we saw this big pit. We're gonna hook shot across. We're gonna get 200 roops.
Dude, we're going to be able to buy this bow.
We're still 140 away, so I won't get too excited. But yeah, hopefully we will. So Patrick's getting some bones thrown at him, which isn't very nice. But he's still making his way north. Nope, he's gonna make his way. Oh.
Every time I pull the mask off of one of these, it's going to be great.
All right, Pat heads to the right. Now he's just hook shotting for like basic movement.
Yeah.
All right, so he's going to continue heading to the right.
Which I didn't need to do.
Correct. And now he's going to head up.
Yes. I'm going to go.
Sling blade almost got him. There you go. There's another one right there. There's a pot in the middle of this one. So when you hit this, nice. You're not going up there?
I'm going to go here first.
Okay. So this really cool room where you use the hook shot to fly past a whole bunch of sling blades. It looks really cool.
It does look really cool.
So become a patron and you get to see the video.
And I always want to do that without the hook shot, which I will constantly accomplish, but then it like doesn't really get me anywhere, and I just lose a bunch of health, and then it's really hard getting back across.
It looks so cool.
It's fun. It's fun.
So Pat's gonna head
hook-shotting
back
across.
north. He's not gonna pick that pot up. He's like, I don't need that pot.
I don't believe in that pot. It doesn't exist.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow. So Pat walked into a room and there are some baddies in this room.
No, and we don't have the bow and arrow. Oh. Okay.
All right. So we don't have the bow and arrow, which apparently is a problem. So these look like enemies that we have definitely seen before, and these are Gomas. And so Goma makes its appearance in a whole bunch of games in the Legend of Zelda series. So you see this in, let's see here, The Legend of Zelda, the original one, Link's Awakening, Ocarina of Time, Oracle of Seasons, The Wind Waker, Twilight Princess.
Wow.
It also shows up in Hyrule Warriors, Link the Faces of Evil, Zelda the Wand of Gamelon.
Which, when we first started this podcast, everybody trolled us like, "You gonna play Gamelon?" And so we like changed the description of our podcast to say official. You know.
Yeah. So this is, if for those of you that were with us last season, the very first big bad guy you fight is Queen Goma, is in the Deku Tree. And that's, these are all in the same kind of species.
There's gross spider things.
They are. They're really good. They only got 6 legs, though, so...
Would you have one as
or
a pet
4 legs.
if it was in need?
All right, so they move left and right across the screen. And then when they open their eye, you take your hook shot and you blast them in their eyeball.
You know, this
And it doesn't
is
feel very
not
good.
as difficult as I thought it was going to be.
I know. I thought you...
Without the bow. I just remember using arrows with bombs, and that was the easiest way to beat this. But this isn't that bad.
No,
It's
I
a
mean-
little tedious, but
Yeah, you kind of move left, you kind of move right. There you go. They take like 6 shots with the hook shot.
And they take it like a 6 shots.
I mean, I wonder if you're supposed to have the bow and arrow by this point. They have the arrows in here, so they must think you're supposed to have it. So.
In fact, do I need the bow and arrow to beat the boss?
You do not. This boss is the boss with the mouth, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember either. Or we just beat the angler. That's right. That's the easiest boss in the game. It's like the freebie boss. Right? The fish in the water.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
what
the
we just
fish in the
beat.
water. What
That's
the
what we just
crap
beat.
is up with the easiest fish in the water?
All right, so Pat's going to open...
I don't think I can go that way.
You don't have a key yet? All right, so Pat was trying...
Dang it!
But he has to backtrack now pretty far into the dungeon. So remember that spot where I told you to go and see if you could get that chest?
Yeah.
You got to go back there.
Yeah, I got you. Ba-doom-doom-doom-doom. You know, playing this game, the most recent time that I played this game was the remake.
Okay.
And I gotta say, while I absolutely love this game, the remake is so good because I don't have to deal with this inventory issue constantly. It's taking me a second to accept that this is my life now. I'm spoiled. What can I say?
You want to go north here.
What can I say? Taking out some skeletons here.
All right, hit the map for me after you go through this room.
Hitting the map for Ben after I go through this room.
Oh.
Wrong map. Isn't it weird that it defaults to the
So just keep going north.
outside map, even though I'm inside?
That is kind of
And you press start for a dungeon map, but you press select for the outside map.
So you just want to get through here and then
As
go right
Dad
back.
would say, what's up with that?
And then go north here. All right, so Pat's back in the room that he died in a whole bunch of times falling in the pit. I guess technically you didn't die, but it was pretty sad.
I was damaged. I was attempting something. All right, we got a key.
So now you get to the boss. But I think there are a few more roops if you go
Do I
up
have
from
the?
here.
Do I have the mask? The
Is this it right here?
I got some rupees. Do I have the key?
I don't
The
know,
master
check.
key? The nightmare key, I think.
You don't, and there's one more chest there at the very beginning.
Yeah.
Is there an easy way to get to the beginning of a dungeon? Can't you like play like a song?
If you just quit and start again, it'll start you at the beginning.
Very cool.
But I'm not as into that.
Got it.
Oh yeah, I wonder if I play what happens if I play the fish song in here?
This is risky.
I know, this is like terrifying thing. Is it gonna take me to the pond? Dun, 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 dun.
No, okay.
It took me to the front of the dungeon.
Excellent.
Good thinking, Ben.
Thank you.
All right, sick. So now we can go, now that we have the hook shot, we can go grab this thing? Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that the idea? I love the hook shot.
Well, not this way.
This isn't what I
No.
want to do. I want to go up. So
Right.
I hear that there was a lot of motivation, a lot of inspiration in this game from the TV show Twin Peaks.
Oh, really?
Have you watched that show ever?
No.
Really? Have you watched many David Lynch movies?
I probably.
I would say that Blue Velvet is probably the most like accessible David Lynch movie
Okay.
because it's more of like a murder mystery than a, super strange. What the heck's going on in this movie?
Got it.
I guess.
All right, so Pat killed some Iron Mask and got
But
a
this
treasure
is
chest to
probably
appeal.
not what I'm looking for. That was just a beak.
Oh, so maybe you have it then? I mean, there are no more chests on the map, are there?
I don't know. Not paying attention. So Twin Peaks is a really trippy show, and it's like wild to think that it was, the show that everybody in America was watching.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back to the beginning and warp
That's smart.
halfway through, because there's like a lot of stuff involving dreams in that show, and there's a lot of stuff involving this realm of evil and a lot of paranormal stuff, but in a very strange David Lynch way. So do I need to go into that puddle that I went
Yeah,
into?
remember that puddle? That's the thing that you couldn't.
remember the puddle.
Yeah.
I remember the puddle. Okay. Going back to the puddle. So clearly, like the odd dream, surrealist stuff lines up a bit with Twin Peaks, but apparently the creators were charmed by all of the interesting characters in the TV show Twin Peaks. And this is why in this game there are just so many weirdos that inhabit this island.
Huh.
Because, you got to know the townspeople in the other games a bit, but...
For sure.
But this is the first time everybody's, like, weird. Right? And I love that because Twin Peaks is one of my favorite shows. It's like, the problem is it's short because they, they were, like, told they had to wrap up this plot line quicker than they wanted to, and then they ended up having to cut the whole show short because they got canceled and just like, but if you go into that knowing that, then it's a little easier, I guess. It is a great show. And it's filmed up in the Pacific Northwest.
There you go.
So I like to drive around listening to the Twin Peaks theme. The music is also good.
All right, so Pat is back in the room. So if you remember, he had originally gone out here, he said to collect hearts, which I now think is a lie. And now
think is a lie. Can you believe this? Do you listen to the podcast?
Are you being besmirched?
Are you hearing me be besmirched?
Have you been in an accident?
Has this ever happened to you? Have you watched I Think You Should Leave, Ben?
Do you have high blood pressure? I've watched some episodes.
So funny.
I've watched the hot dog one.
You watched the hot dog one. That's the first episode, I think.
There you go. So I've watched one.
I think that
All right, so Pat is now in a room where there's a treasure chest and it has the nightmare key.
We got the nightmare key.
So now that he has the nightmare key, he can, I guess you can either warp back to the start or you can just, all right, he's going to warp back to the start. You thinking like warp back to the start?
Warp. I go this way.
Okay.
And then I go up there. I always want to hop off them and keep it moving.
That'd be cool if you can actually. Yeah, you don't get a good jump. You're not Mario. You know what I mean? So you don't get a good.
Hold on a second.
All right, so let's zoom
Are
up.
you telling me I'm not Mario?
Yeah, you're not. Sadly.
What? I thought I was Mario. They took Mario's butt away.
All right, so Patrick is now about to enter the nightmare boss.
It's always a little nerve-wracking going to the nightmare room. Do some push-ups to pump myself up. Like, doesn't it look like I'm doing push-ups against the wall?
That's really funny.
All right, here we go.
All right, so this is Slime Eel.
So you are the outsider. Come to wake the windfish. I shall eat you.
All right, so
there's nobody in the room.
Starts
Oh my
rumbling.
gosh! Oh my gosh! But now the room is shaking.
A giant tail comes out of the center. Oh, and a huge mouth opens up. Oh, 4 holes around it.
So I have to grab this guy by the face when he pops his head out of these holes.
He's gonna pop his stupid little head out of a stupid
and that's when I'm able to slice him up.
And and Patrick can see a heart on one of the segments when you pull it out. And so ideally, you want to be like as far away as possible on the other side of the screen from him, so that way you can get him pulled out real far.
But I have to run from like the rotating tail.
I mean, you could just get hit by it.
Yeah. I don't want to fall down the hole. Oh, I guess that just doesn't actually send me somewhere. I have it like built into my mind that if I fall down a hole in a boss fight, that I'll have to start the boss fight over.
All right, Pat got hit, but he took it in stride. All right, he's having some difficulty hitting him right in his stupid mouth.
Oh, I pulled him all the way out. out.
I've never seen that.
Wow. And then he
Cool.
disappeared.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
As if there's multiples?
Tisk, tisk. You don't seem to know what kind of island this is. What a fool.
Bro. You're creepy, and I'm starting to think that all the things that these nightmares are telling me, I should start heeding.
They are consistent.
Oh, but look at how gorgeous this instrument is. Never mind. I'm just going to take the wind marimba, hold it over my head, and listen to the music. Dope.
Shrine. An island secret in the shrine.
Woo! How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I got everything in Catfish's maw. I just popped back in to make sure I got all the treasure chests. All this walking around in a fish makes me want to go fishing.
Well, why don't we go fishing on next week's episode of
Hyrule Podcasters!
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of
Hyrule Podcasters.
Podcast of the Windfish.
An Odd Conduit Media production.
If you like what you're hearing and want to support us directly, you can head over to our Patreon page. We'd also love to see you in our Discord. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook at Hyrule Podcasters and on Twitter at Hyrule Podcaster.
As always, this episode was produced by Patrick, and we'd like to thank LT Headtrip for composing original music for the podcast, including our theme song.
If you want to play along, you can find Link's Awakening DX on Game Boy, Game Boy Color, or the 3DS via their virtual console. The Nintendo Switch High Definition Remake is also a great option to play along.
And be sure to rate and review us in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you happen to listen.
And action!
Do we have any ads this season? No. Hey, if you have a podcast and you want us to run an ad for your podcast, hit us up. Because we apparently don't have any ads this season.
Whose job is that? I always forget.
It's your job,
Are
Ben.
you doing back in? I was taking a moment to find something back.
Cool. Find some facts.
Odd Conduit Media.